Good evening, everyone. Welcome to tonight's call. My name's Nick. I'm coming to you from a cold Johannesburg. Thank you for joining. We've got everybody on here. I see we've got Israel, we've got the US, we've got Cape Town, Canada, we've got Australia, Dubai. We've got everybody on here. Bloemfontein, warm Bloemfontein. We've got Durban as well. We've got Durban as well. We've got everybody here, and obviously Johannesburg. So welcome to this call. If you're a guest, you're welcome. I'm happy to have you here. Thank you for joining us. I'm going to talk about the company, but before I talk about the company, I just want to make a little announcement and a reminder for everybody here. In case you don't know, on the 20th of June, we're busy with a roadshow right now. We had a successful one in Johannesburg. We had a very successful one also in Bloemfontein. And our next stop is Cape Town on the 20th of June at the Slug and Lettuce, Century City. Invite your people, guests, friends, family, cousins, brothers, sisters, everybody. Invite them there. Let them come and listen. Let them come and hear what we have to tell them. You know, you never know what other people will say. So, you know, in our business, the reason why this business makes the most millionaires year in and year out is because of the lucrative opportunity that it gives. And if you're one of those that see it, you never know. You might have a friend of yours that sees it. Bring them to the event, and we will do our best to put our point across and introduce everybody to our lovely, wonderful products. And if they want to look at the products only, that's fine. But we have a business side to this business as well, which we will go through also at the event. So we are New Age. So New Age is one of the world's leading social selling and distribution companies. We are listed on the NASDAQ. We're 11 years old, and in 2020, we ended the year with 500 million in revenue, which is absolutely awesome. And the results are coming out for 21 still, but I can tell you right now, 21, we went close to $1 billion we ended. And I can tell you also that Europe, Italy and Spain, in fact, Italy, Spain and France, they do a combined sale per week of between 3 and 5 million euros in sales per week, and that's a small little portion of the European continent. And you must remember, the African continent is huge. The African continent, in fact, fits every single other continent on it. And if Italy and France and Spain can do 3 to 5 million, you're at the right place at the right time. So there's 100,000 influencers, brand partners, we call them, all over the 6 continents. We're over 50 countries, in over 50 countries. And we monetize our influence by leveraging our house of brands across health and wellness, healthy appearance, and also nutritional performance. So as you see, the African continent in front of you, bottom on the south there, that's the Southern African side, including Namibia. And we are soon to launch Nigeria, which is top left, the green piece there, or the whatever color, that turquoise piece on the top left of the map. That's going to launch anytime now. It's weeks away. We're very, very excited. There's a lot of people on this call from Nigeria. We are your wingmen, as you can say. We are with you. We will help you. We will be there for you. It's exciting. Look forward to it. Get your people excited now. And I can tell you right now, if you can get them on Zoom calls, especially now leading into your opening, do that. Do that, because by the time you open, you've got to be running. You've got to be running. And you know what? The corporate listens to us. The corporate listens to what the masses want. So if we want another country to open, tell us. Tell voice with corporate. Tell them you've got people in that country or that country or that country, and let's push to get those countries open, because we intend to open the whole of the African continent in the next 5 years. The forecast that corporate has put on the African continent is to do $5 billion in the next 5 years. Okay, that's a lot. $5 billion. Now, just think about it, guys. You on this call here today, and you're a guest, you've been invited on this call, and you're still thinking about it. I want you to think what the future holds for the African continent. Remember, we are doing well in Southern Africa. We are doing well. That is going to filter up. That is going to filter up, and we are the pioneers. We are the visionaries. We are we have the first mover advantage. So exciting times coming, everyone. Exciting times coming. Our corporate structure in Africa is headed by Craig de Bruin. He's the regional president for Africa. And we've got Jared Brown, who's the head of business development in Africa. And then we've also got Blessing Edet. She's stationed in Nigeria. So that's your corporate team. That's the people that are heading up the African continent. And we are very excited to be partnered with all of them. And I will go through the Bill of Rights with you, and I'll show you the philosophy of the company. But before I get there, we have a scientific advisory board that talks to the Wellness Council and the Athletes Council. They discuss the products, the ingredients, how to put it together, what to manufacture next, because our products, the ingredients in our products are they're clean, they are products, they are ingredients of integrity. They produce what they say they're going to do. So we can go out there and promote our product. When we use our product, the testimonials that are coming out with the hero product that we have for Africa, the testimonials are they're absolutely awesome. Why? Because the product works. And that is the beauty about this thing. You know, facts tell, stories sell. We have products with stories now. So we can tell our stories, and that is what's assisting in the bumper sales that we are experiencing on the Southern African side of Africa. So also exciting, coming soon. We have another part of this whole business. You know, there's 10 ways you earn with us. And the 10th way is through lifestyle perks. So like a loyalty program, right? We've got the lifestyle perks, and how it works. Every product has point volume associated with it or attached to it. It's a universal system. Because we're a global company, 1 point equals $1. And $1 is whatever the currency is in your country, right? So when the loyalty shopping part opens, you'll be able to buy diamonds or go on holidays, travel, whatever, using your loyalty points. Now, it hasn't opened yet, but that's to our advantage at this stage, because whatever sales we are doing on the Southern African continent right now, whatever sales we are doing, we are generating points. And once the loyalty shopping opens, we'll be able to buy product at a reduced rate. We'll be able to buy a whole array of things. Travel, reduced prices on travel using our loyalty points, our lifestyle perks. So that's coming. I'm very excited with that. Our products come with a gold standard. Now, gold standard, they PETA approved, cruelty-free certification, GMO-free, gluten-free. Our products are accepted by the Global Sports Nutritional Consumer Lab. They are non-GMOs. There's a whole lot of certifications that come with our products, hence the gold standard. And the hero product has what we call the hero promise. Now, what is the hero promise? The hero promise is to only use the purest and cleanest ingredients. If it's listed on the label, it's in the product. Now, that is a very important point, because unlike walking into the grocery store or the pharmacies and all that, and you go down the health aisle and you don't know what to buy and what's in there, and these are produced, mass produced and all that. Our products are ingredients fully disclosed, formulas fully disclosed. The manufacturing plant is certified and regulated, but our products, the ingredients in our products are awesome. And that's why we have sample packs, which only gives you one actual dose. And the reason why they only give you one actual dose is because from the very first dose that you take, it starts working and you feel it. Okay? So go back to the person that invited you onto this call and ask them to let you try the sample pack so that you can actually see for yourself before. If you want to buy and you want to test, let them give you a sample pack so that you can test, right? And see for yourself that this actually works. So we have a Bill of Rights. It's an industry first. The direct selling industry does not have this. We have it. It's a patent. We have patents to this. Everybody wants it. Okay, what is it? It's your right to a partners council or a committee that represents you to management. They decide together based on discussions that they have with us, the brand partners. You have a share in the profits. Our compensation plan, our pay plan, as we call it, shares the profits 51-49% with the brand partners having the 51%. You have basically true ownership and protection through the Bill of Rights. We are management's experts. They listen to what we want and they put it together because after all, we are the business, right? Their loyalty is to us. We come first to them, right? So amongst other things, this is it. Everybody wants it. They can't get it. You can only go through. So they can't change the compensation plan without discussing with you. And if you don't want to change it, you don't have to change it. So that is something, it's an industry first, as I said, it's awesome. And then we have what we call the smartphone. You know, it's only a smartphone if it makes money for you. So, you know, they used to say home-based business. We say phone-based business because that's what it truly is. We're a phone-based business. We have our whole business on the phone. You can sign somebody up on the phone. You can send somebody product information from your phone. You can see where your commission is standing from your phone. Your whole business is on your phone, right? So that again, we cut above the rest. We have everything. We are streamlined. We are awesome. We have fun in this company. And part of the joy that we have is our product. Okay, we always say our product transforms people's lives. Our product allows you to look younger, feel better, be healthier, because our product, the hero product, okay, has been designed in such a way, manufactured in South Africa by Africans, for the palate of Africans, and most of all, priced for the Africans. Because we did our tests leading up to launch, and we said that if we had to start bringing products into the country, it's going to be too expensive for us. So they listened, and they're manufacturing it here. They've spent over $1 million putting this whole thing together. And the hero is symbolic, because the I in hero is you. You are somebody's hero. You are there to change somebody's life, to bless somebody. So there's two aspects of our business. Either the person wants to buy the product, use the product, and feel good using the product. Because if you feel good, you want to go out there in the world and tell everybody what you've done. What happens with that? They want what you did, right? And that's where our business side comes in. Because once they see the change in you, they want the same. Because, you know, as humans, we suffer from FOMO. That's what happens. That's our business. So you might say, yeah, but I can't sell. You don't need to sell. Facts tell, stories sell. So if you got a story, you've created your story, like I have. We had a challenge not so long ago, and in 3 months, I lost 8 kilograms, not even going to gym, just walking, okay, using the product. And that's it. That's it. So we have various options here. I'm not going to go through them tonight, but I'm just showing you the options we have. If you choose to come in on the business side of the business, it starts at 700 Rand. That's what it starts at. You can go up to 6,000 Rand, right? It's all up to you. Your sponsor, or the person that told you to watch the video, if you're watching the recording, the person that put you on the call, that they can explain to you. They will explain to you how this all works, what you get for the money that you spend. Because at the end of the day, we just redirect the spend. We just say to you, don't go to the pharmacy, don't go to the greengrocer, don't go to the grocery store and buy your supplements. Come to us. come to us because our products are tried and tested. So as you see there, there's 4 packs. So in a nutshell, that's what we are. But I want to introduce you to a very special person tonight. Her name is Sarah Ryan. She's from Dubai. Now, our business is such that, you know, we've seen each other on Zooms. How do I say it? We've seen each other on Zooms. We've spoken. We've become family. You know, this business, it turns friends, or how does it go? Family into friends into family, or strangers into friends, and friends into family. That's how it goes. That's what our business does, and that's fact, because we've become a little family, eh, Sarah? We've become.
Yes, we have, absolutely.
Sarah's in Dubai. I'm very jealous, and the reason why I got Sarah on the call here today, because myself and Sarah attended a webinar a week ago, hosted by Tony Robbins. Most of you know Tony Robbins. He's a very influential, motivational guru. He's a speaker. He's a very wealthy man. He has a huge following, and he had a health and wellness medical webinar about 10 days ago. And myself and Sarah were on there, and some of the people on the call as well were on that call. And it was so amazing that I actually discussed it with Sarah, and we said, let's have a Zoom and tell people about what we experienced with that call, and what we can impart onto all of you, because there were scientists, there were doctors, there were like 10 professionals on there telling us what the future is going to do. So Sarah, I'm going to stop the share.
Sure.
I'll stop the share, and I'm going to spotlight us. How do I do that again?
Well, now I have to see myself.
Yeah, okay, let me see. So Sarah, yes, there we go. So that's it. So let's start off by just give us a little introduction about Sarah. Who's Sarah? Sarah from Dubai. I'm jealous, but tell everybody who you are and what your passion is and what you've experienced, and then we'll go from there.
Okay, so I'm actually quite well traveled. I've been working and moving around the world for the last 29 years. I used to be in hospitality and I used to be in teaching, but I had a period of time when I wasn't working and I had to find my new groove, what I was passionate about. And I realized that actually health is a major part of my life. I've lost a lot of people in the past, and I want to try and get to a point where I can help them. So when I was introduced to New Age, before it was actually Arix. It was a company we were with before, and then they merged with New Age. And this company is absolutely amazing because they are delivering the best quality products. And so with that, I've become even more passionate about health and wellness and actually looking after myself, but being able to help and guide others motivationally as well, because I love to talk to people. I love to connect. So to be able to talk to people about, well, what are you doing? What's the problem? Oh, I'm big, or I've got no energy. And you just start to talk to people and tell them, things that they can do to change their lifestyle. And that's what I'm really passionate about. I have a family here in Dubai. I've been living here for 6 years. I do think I'm going to be staying here for at least the next 10 years. Who knows after that? The world's your oyster. You can go anywhere you want with this business. It's literally in your hand, as it is here, and you can go anywhere. It doesn't matter. You can go on a desert island if you want to, or you can go in New York City. So this is what I'm super passionate about. I'm just passionate about sharing health and wellness to everybody and just being able to talk to people about how to change certain aspects of their life to have a better, longer life.
Sarah, you got an awesome story there. And, let's go with what Tony was on about the other night. What I loved about it was the various breakthroughs that they're coming up with. Tell us about some of them. I mean, that you actually jotted down.
Okay, so my notebook was absolutely full So I've just taken some random notes just to make it easier for everybody to understand and just to grasp it. So there were 10 doctors in there. They were all talking about being the CEO of your life, your health in your life, through precision medication, and treatments. They were talking about, increasing your energy, your vitality and your strength within your body. They were talking about blood tests and talking about stem cells. So the one thing that I noticed with stem cells is when we're born, or when we're made, right, we are one cell. We're just one cell. But as we grow and we age, we become trillions and trillions of cells. But in between, like the ages of 20 and 30, that's our peak health. This is our health period where we're at our peak health. After 30, our body actually starts to, degenerate slowly, of course, because we're still young. But like stem cells can help to rejuvenate your cells. So Tony Robbins was talking about this new treatment that they're offering to people about rejuvenating your cells by having a stem cell treatment. Obviously, stem cells are your building blocks for your body, for your tissues, and for your organs. So when your body starts to become old and starts to degenerate, and you start to get sick and your muscles are aching and things like this, that's when people are turning to stem cell treatment. People like the golfer, I can't think of his name, Tiger Woods. So Tiger Woods had a severe injury and he went for stem cell treatment, and it actually cured him of that injury. So this is how potent this injection, it's in an IV, and they just put it back into your body and it rejuvenates your cells. So it's actually creating more and more cells. So this is one part that I picked up on, which I wanted to share with you. Obviously, not everybody can afford to just go and have stem cell treatment. There are many other ways that you can have healthier lives, but this was one of it. Another one is they were talking about blood tests. So there are blood tests now that are out there that can actually detect the tiniest of cancer cells. When whether you are a man or a woman, you have cancer cells in your body. Everybody does, but it's what the stress that happens in your body determines if your cancer cells start to grow and spread. There are hormonal cancers, there are all sorts of cancers throughout the body. But having this technology to be able to test your blood, to find the minutest cancer cells, to be able to treat it at its earliest stages could be life-changing for so many people. Okay, is that right, Nick?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
And I mean, I know a lot of people personally that have had cancer all over their body, and they haven't caught it early enough, and we've lost them because the treatments have not been efficient enough because they haven't caught it early enough. So to be able to have these tests on hand, of course you have to pay. This is not run by insurance. You have to pay for these, but it's so worth it to be able to have that technology to be able to catch it early. So doctors are saying that people are not sick, but when they're having these tests, they're finding the tiniest cells. So this is all about precision diagnosis, just picking up and detecting, problems in your body before they erupt into something so huge.
So just before you carry on there, I just want to put new age with this, hearing what you're saying, and, with the stem cell thing that you were saying, we haven't got it yet in South Africa, but the new product that we've just launched in the US and in Europe called Renew, that is like what you were saying with the stem cell. It's not the stem cell thing, but the hype and the excitement that we're hearing from that side, from the US, as to what it's doing, it's amazing. It's amazing, and we're going to get it. We're going to get it on the African continent eventually.
Yeah, that's right. And that's your human growth hormone.
Yes.
So it's the same. It's between the same ages, the 20 to 30, that's your peak.
Yes.
But then after 30, that's when your body starts to, you know, get older at a slow pace, but it still gets older. But by having this drink, and I know that Deb has been having this, who's on the call tonight, you know, by having this like every evening, right, Deb, I think, yeah?
Yes.
By having it every evening, you're actually rejuvenating that human growth hormone. So it's actually making you feel more healthy, more rejuvenated, more energized. And the results are amazing. By what people have spoken about it already, the testimonials, it's absolutely amazing. And like, I think I've just seen comments in there as well saying that it's a lifesaver. So it's the new age version of having that treatment,
Yes.
having the stem cell treatment.
Yes.
Yeah, which is fantastic for us to be able to have something like that within our, you know, our organization.
House of Brands.
Yeah, absolutely, the House of Brands.
Okay, carry on.
Okay, so I've got my notes. I do apologize. I'm bringing them down.
Yes, bring them down.
Okay, so they were also talking about sleep and how important sleep is. So a lot of us don't get enough sleep. It's whether our minds are too active, you know, if we're not restful, we haven't like relaxed our bodies before we go to sleep. It's really important that we like find a method that works for us every single evening to make us have that full quality sleep. On average, everybody needs between 7 and 9 hours sleep. Now, this is split into deep sleep and REM sleep. REM sleep is dream sleep. So when it's a dream sleep, your mind is super active. You're still thinking about things. You're still maybe stressing about something that's happened in the day or what you've got to do tomorrow. So you're not in a complete relaxed sleep, but your deep sleep is the most important. But as you age, you actually need less of that. It's the younger generation that need the most of the deep sleep. So this is what I found out. And not enough sleep is a cause of anxiety, which a lot of people suffer with. And trying to manage that, it's a real problem. Stress, and also, you know, less focused. Because if we haven't had the sleep that we need, we wake up the next day and we're tired, we're grumpy sometimes, you know, we get out on the wrong side of the bed, we're not happy, you know, we don't have good feelings. So it's all stress. So it doesn't help us to be focused with our life the next day, whether we're working or whether we're just being a mom or a dad or whatever that is. So that was the importance of the sleep. Now, I know in the Hero brand, we have the nighttime MX.
And can I elaborate on that?
Please.
On the nighttime MX, and listening to you, Sarah, it just gives me that, and you know, it's the first time I hear you say this, but so we haven't planned this talk, but you know, you mentioned stress, you mentioned depressed, you mentioned anxious. All this has got to do with sleep. And Dr. Ginger, when she formulated the nighttime MX, she put a product in there or an ingredient called the ashwagandha root. Now that is the magic. It's because the nighttime MX ensures that you have your deep sleep and it controls the rapid eye movement. So yes, when you start using it, you know, in the beginning, for me, in the beginning, I'd wake up and I'd still be tired. That's because my body's adjusting. Okay, so I've now taken my nighttime MX, which you take 30 minutes before you go to sleep, but you sleep deep. And I used to sleep between 5 and 6 hours. I now sleep between 6 and 8 hours, you know? And for me now, my body's used to it now. Now I wake up like a Duracell bunny. I don't know if you know the term there, but here in South Africa, the Duracell bunny. I'm alive, boy. and the thermo just carries on. It works together. So I'm very, very excited with what you just said there.
Yeah, and the good thing is with our products, we have those sample packs And like you said before, Nick, you know, when you buy your business pack, when you first start out, when you activate your businesses, you can buy the larger packs that have more sample packs, and you can share those. Yeah, exactly. You could share those with, you know, new prospects, new customers, and they can go home and they can try them. And, you know, they're going to feel the difference. So that could be a potential customer for you or a new brand partner with you.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, we've got 5 minutes here. Carry on.
Sorry, I'll
No.
rush through it. There's sorry everybody, but there is so much to tell you, so we may have to do it another call as well to cover more. But another thing that is making history is heat and cold. So this is through a lady called Rhonda. She has been talking about the radical changes in heat and cold to your body and what it does to your body, okay? So heat being a sauna or a 20-minute exercise being really faster in the exercise, or a hot bath for 20 minutes. This is actually called heat stress, and it releases endorphins in your body. It lowers your blood pressure. So a lot of people do suffer with blood pressure. So it actually lowers your blood pressure. And it also helps to stop the nerves from degenerating. So these are just something as simple as a hot bath for 20 minutes. You submerge yourself to here, or you go into a sauna, okay, for 20 minutes. And the opposite effect of that is that you go into cold. So Tony Robbins actually takes a cold ice plunge every morning. It's how he wakes his body up and gets prepared for the day. So that's, again, radical change in your body. But this time it helps you to focus. So by plunging yourself into cold, this can be an ice bath or it can be a cold shower. Okay, anything that's cold enough that you feel, oh, you know, you're shaking or whatever, it actually helps you to focus, gives you more attention. And it's now scientifically proven, that it helps with ADHD. So there's a lot of people in the world that suffer with ADHD, and this is an attention. You know, they can't
Attention deficit disorder.
Exactly. And so this is helping them, because if they're plunging into cold first thing in the morning, they're actually able to focus, especially the children during school day. They stay focused longer and don't need their medication. So this is the most important thing. They actually don't need their medication when they've had the cold plunge. So that's a little bit more about the heat and the cold. But what I'd like to do, Nick, is I'd like to just, obviously time is, you know, important now, but I want to talk to you about like healthy lifestyle changes for people that, you know, because not everybody wants to do the test, but if they can create those slight changes in their daily routine, it can make a massive impact on their health. So food, let's talk about food. They say that if you're a meat or protein eater, you should only have a handful of protein. The rest of it should be vegetables. They were talking also about the fact that you don't actually need 3 meals a day, that 2 meals is sufficient for what your body requires, okay? And then they were saying eating well, it relieves stress in your body. If you move more and you exercise more, you're happier. It releases the happy hormones. Okay, so, and if you add all these changes to your daily life, like eating well, doing your exercise, having more gratitude as well. And I know a lot of people on the call here tonight will be grateful for so many things, and just moving more and having less stress. If you add all those together in one go, changing everything at the same time, it reduces the effects of heart attack, okay? Because everything is put together, the radical change, it's all about radical change, lowers your cholesterol, it reduces the medication that people are on, if people are on, you know, warfarin or any other kind of medication, and it also slows the progression of Alzheimer's. So all of these, if you put them all together, it actually helps with all these areas of your life.
Wow. Listen, did we learn something tonight? Sarah you know what? You've opened a can of worms, darling. We are going to do this again. We are going to do this again because I think it was awesome. Well done. Well done. Well done, Sarah. I'm sure everybody also enjoyed it on the call here tonight. So, guys, I hope you found value of tonight's call. We tried to do something different. Sarah, you were great. Thank you so much once again. We'll do this again, definitely. In fact, maybe I'll chat to you. Maybe next Thursday we do a part 2. We'll do a part 2 of this because
that would be great.
You know, especially in our industry, in our business, you know, the more about health we know, the better for us to take our products. Because listening to you, just listening to you, the products that we have here in South Africa for Africa are straight down the line with what you were saying. So they carefully put together. You can see Dr. Ginger and her team did their homework. You were talking about exercise just releases the happy hormone, whatever, the happy thing in your body. But Thermo does that. The Thermo does it. Thermo MX, you know. So you don't have to go to gym. Just a walk, a little walk, exercise, right? Get the heartbeat up. But that Thermo coupled with the nighttime MX, those two are the most important, you know. So yes, I've certainly learned a little bit more about our product. I'm sure everybody else here too, and those listening to the recording. So guys, thanks for joining. That's us for the night. Take care. We'll see you guys again on Tuesday. We'll have another one, probably an opportunity Zoom. And then on Thursday, we'll do part 2 of this one. Okay?
Brilliant.
So that's us for the recording. Thank you very much.
Thank you.